That's him in the back. Oh, we live?
What's happening? We're live. We're live.
We ain't got nothing for you right here on this little preview. Just, you know.
Hey, we back. Follow the drip. What's happening?
What's going on?
Too tall.
Too short in the building.
In the flesh. Back like we never left.
Never left. I went to the world champs right here. Brought Eugene to me.
And it was crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was wild.
I could feel the energy at home in the living room.
It was wild, man. Shout out Shane Brathwaite.
Yes, sir.
Nobody expecting him to do what he do, and he just keeps doing it. Every time he do it good.
Do what you do when you do it, how you do it.
Yeah, not expected to do nothing.
Top 8.
Yeah, made it to the finals in the world championship. That's
Come on now.
Nobody expecting him to do that.
Come on now.
But how you get to the finals in the world championship and you ain't got no contract?
Because the whole thing, the whole system is messed up.
So you take one of your most consistent guys in the last 8 years. You don't give him any money. You don't sign him. You don't re-sign him. You cut him from his Adidas contract. And
sign other guys that he's
sign
beating.
Other guys, but then you got Shane consistently in the finals. One way or another, we in the finals. Top 8.
In the world, though. In the world, Craig.
Now I'm about to go to Commonwealth and go crazy.
That's what I told you. He's going to go dumb. He's going to go. Ran a PB. Tied his PB.
Fastest that he didn't run in a while. Tied his old PB. Well, my thing is just like, I don't know, man. Just kind of frustrated with the whole track scene. Just how it all works. It's like World Championship is supposed to be the Super Bowl of the track season, but then right after that, you got regular track meets where guys are going to, you got track meets going on before and after the World Championships. It's just, the whole model is jacked up. Then the World Championships is only every 2 years. Who does a championship every 2 years? I understand the Olympics is every 4 years, but there should be a World Championship every year.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they were talking about on Twitter. I seen a lot of folks, a lot of the athletes, not just regular degulars, but a lot of the athletes talking about they need to change this. It needs to be an every year type of thing. Even just watching, even just being able to try to find the races.
Let me tell you something, bro. So I'm at the track meet. We there. We ended up leaving. Something happened. We leave. I run back to my Airbnb. I'm trying to watch. I'm watching it on one channel. Right before the 100 meter, the guys 100 meters, they tell us, hey, the channel is going to be flipped over to such and such. So right now, you're going to have to flip over to another channel to finish watching. What? In the middle of the meet?
Right before the 100? Come on, man.
It's a mess.
Yeah, they just really need to sit down, go to the drawing board and find a way to make
it's because
everything
it's
work.
like people don't, ultimately it just seems like the people that are doing what they're doing right now are making so much money that they don't have to change the model. And everybody's in their own little corners making their money instead of putting together one unit and really expanding the sport as well.
What you say this morning, you say, as soon as that gun went off, if everybody would have just stood up and just walked. That's
what they need.
That would have sent the message.
Because there's no real union for the track athletes, and then there's no teamwork amongst the whole sport. It's already an individual sport. So it ain't teams coming together, trying to work together. You don't have a representative from each team on the Players Association that goes and talks, and they have a lawyer for the Players Association that bargains, you know what I'm saying, does all of the agreements with the league. There's
Right.
nothing that, if there is, it ain't doing nothing. That needs to be trashed. But there's nothing like that that's being effective to where the athletes' voices are being heard and changes are happening because of it.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, they just need to go to that drawing board, man.
it's bad.
Sit down and figure it out.
It's real bad. It's real
Figure it
bad.
out. World-class athletes.
It's real bad. It's just the whole structure of the sport is the bad. How the agents control the money and they paying the players. What? You ain't got nobody governing none of this. You got the shoe companies giving the money to
The players,
agents.
the players is supposed to pay the agents.
No, that ain't how. They the shoe companies getting the money to the agents dispersing the money out. It's a mess.
I've never heard of it. I'm paying you. I pay you to do what you do. I never heard of an agent paying a player.
Go to school to play or play to go to school? Is that college? I'm thinking that maybe a college
Yeah,
question.
that got to be a college job.
So this is like they want to know, do you go to school to play or play to go to school?
Oh, I think it depends.
Man, in high school, you playing to go to
To
school.
go to, yeah, you playing to go to school. You're playing to get an opportunity to get a scholarship to go to school and play.
I mean, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. When you going to college, if you're an athlete, you going to play ball.
Yeah, you're not going for school.
Right, and the things that you have to do in order to play ball is you got to go to school. I'm just being 100 about it. Yeah, you want a good education, you know, you want all that, but you going to school to do your sport. That's
Yeah.
just, because it's the fun thing that you do. It's what you enjoy doing. I don't know a
Yeah.
bunch of people that just enjoy going to school.
No,
I don't,
they out there, but not a whole bunch.
but you know, people, because you got to think about this. The people that's going to school, like for instance, my wife is a nurse. She's an NP. She went to school to be a nurse.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it's like the reason why I'm here
Is to
is so that I can
be-
do what I want to do. So I don't know.
You go to school to play ball. You play ball to go to school. It
depends on
like
what-
a catch-22.
It depends on what level.
You know what I mean?
Because in high school, you don't want to necessarily go to school, but you know, you got to do
have
that
in
to play
order
ball.
to play.
And I'll be honest, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay because I think if you enjoy doing something so much, but there's something that's tagged onto it that you don't enjoy doing, but it's a part of it.
You gonna make sure that you
Yeah,
do that.
that's how you learn how to be responsible.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if you don't do that thing, then the thing that you do love to do
Right.
is out the door. And I've been there. I went to school, and all I was doing was playing ball, and forgot to do the school part.
So
and I lost my chance to play the game that I love.
you know, I think there's a negative thing about people saying, like if you ask a guy, no one wants to respond like, well, why are you in college to play football? Nobody wants to respond to that. Like no one likes to, I guess, say that that's an okay thing because everyone wants to talk about education.
Right.
And it's like, sure, like at this point, we all know that college can be a bunch of BS if you ask
It's not
me.
for everybody.
And it's not for everybody. And for
Right.
most guys, that sport is their way out. You know, that's what they're really, really good at. And so they're able to monetize what they're really, really good at. And that's okay. And guess what else is okay? It's okay to, even though the percentages are low, to try to monetize what you're really, really good at. And I think that's okay.
And I think it's even more okay because the ultimate goal at that point is I want to play in the league.
Yeah.
Okay, how am I going to be able to play in the league? I got to go to school and play.
Yeah. And
so
that's okay.
I'm going to go to school to play ball so I can go to the
And
league.
the byproduct is that you get the education because you at the school. So it's okay. It's okay to go to school to play. If that was the question,
It is.
Shane, I think if it's not, let me know. Let us know.
I think it was.
The Kyler thing, man. Y'all see they didn't put the stuff in the. I hear. Let's talk about the first part.
Okay.
Let's talk about the first part.
Why they put it in
Why
there?
did they put it in the contract? And he kind of went up. If you don't know, they put it in the contract that Kyler must have 4 hours a week of studying film on his own or something. And hey, let me tell you something though. Kyler started talking his shit though. He got in front of the cameras and he said, I went, whatever it was, 48-0 in high school, Texas high school football. Nobody's done that.
Yep.
He said, I'll go to college at my size. I win the Heisman. Nobody's done that. I got drafted #1 overall. Nobody's done that. I'm 2-time Pro Bowl. Whoop, 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 whoop. I say, wait.
And they talking about film?
What? Film.
What film?
He said, who done that? He said, not only #1 overall NFL, but #8 overall MLB. He said, who's done that? He said, it's never been done. He said, for you to disrespect me and everything I've done in my career, he said, you think I've gotten this far not watching film?
Right,
you think I've gotten this far not working hard? I was like, okay, talk that shit.
That makes sense though. But it make it seem like he don't watch no film.
But
when a clause like that is put in there.
It does. And that's why I was like,
we can knock out dynamics.
I was like, why would they put that in there? So my thing is honestly, there's a lot of verbiage in the contracts that you don't really hear about. I thought it was, I don't know. It's hard for me. I don't know, man.
But they took it out. They said I just seen something
They
that
did.
said that they took it out.
They took it.
So now my boy ain't gotta watch those 4 hours.
They brought it to the side. They brought it to the side like, look. We gonna take it out. We gonna take it out the contract. But we need you to still, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they got that boy in front of that, what is it called? The video app. You know how we have meetings. You know how we have meetings.
The Zoom joint? Oh yeah, they got it in Zoom.
How do they know? How do they know though?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do? Break it up 1 hour
That's
a
what I'm
day?
saying.
And you gotta stay after?
He gonna have to stay at the facility and watch that film.
An extra
and
hour.
And the coach is gonna be
I
there.
think here's the flip side of that. This is what they think. They probably like, man, he watches film. He does this. You have certain guys around the league that do extra work, right? Like the word was that Ben Roethlisberger didn't ever want to do no extra. He didn't want to throw the ball with you after practice.
He said he done. 2 hour practice, that's it.
He didn't want to do no extra, nothing. That was the word out on Ben. So maybe they feel like, man, this guy's so talented. He's so talented. Look what he's done. And he ain't really watched.
Doing the little.
He watching film, but he ain't staying up all night at
dissecting them.
Right. Okay, so they like, man, if he really do this extra, he can be that much better. So I think that's the thing that I'm thinking.
That's what I think too.
That's
it's only to help him.
That's
at the end of the day and help the organization at the end of the day. But when people see stuff like that, they gonna take it, run with it.
But here's what's pissing me off.
Laugh at it.
This is what's pissing me off. Have you seen 2 quarterbacks? I guess maybe people might try to say Carson Wentz, but I was gonna say, have you seen 2 quarterbacks other than Lamar and Kyler?
Wentz.
Hold on. I'm about to say that's the closest thing someone might try to say. But anyone as successful as Lamar and Kyler gets so much pushback on questioning their work ethic and if they're good enough. Like Lamar Jackson, you got defensive coordinators out here saying Lamar Jackson is not QB1.
How?
Numbers are stupid.
How? They saying that. They
QBR,
saying
everything.
other guys is saying that too.
Who is saying
How?
it? Don't say shit.
And
if
he
you don't-
waxing y'all.
Man,
all
Rome
the
gonna have to
time.
beat me out. We
He
on
throw-
live.
yeah, he going crazy today.
Hey,
Ain't
hey. I forgot what I was about to
he?
say.
He be scorching everybody.
I just don't understand.
Not running.
Unanimous MVP.
Look at the passing yards. And then Hollywood Brown got the nerve to say
His
that.
system didn't
The
fit him.
system wasn't
with
for
90
him.
catches and 12 drops.
Huh? Wide open.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hands like frying pans, boy.
But Kyler, I don't know. The word out is, though, that Kyler struggles to really see the defense. Like, which makes sense because of his height, maybe. But they're saying that
Rose so silly.
they saying that he really struggled with, like, I guess if he gets some more film,
He'll be able to
know a little bit.
know a little bit more what to expect.
They was
Tendencies.
they were some of the football players was like, but you know, I played with guys that didn't necessarily have to watch much film, and they would just go out
Yeah,
there
I
and
mean, we
ball
know guys like
out.
that.
I know.
No guys like that.
So they assuming that the assumption is that if you're really, really good and you watch more film, there's no way you could be worse.
That's right.
But it's hard to tell.
right, you don't know. You don't know.
You just don't know.
know.
You just don't know.
They just be wanting, prototypes. Oh, Brady stays at 5 hours extra and he does this and Rodgers does this. And so, we need you to do that
Yeah,
too.
well, hey, Rodgers only got one Super
We
Bowl.
need you to do that too. That's the thing about it.
They
So-
say this past week they was talking crazy about Patrick Mahomes.
I seen it. They say, what they say? They say if his first read is gone, he scrambles. He's gone.
What are we saying? Guess what though? Guess what? If that first read is not there, there's not much time left in the pocket. There's not much time left. The D-line, come on, y'all. We ain't just sitting in the pocket for 5-6 seconds.
I seen that, bro. I forgot. I
The
forgot
read
all
ain't there.
about
Might be able
that.
to check the second one. Oh, you better start getting the movie. You better be able to extend the play.
Oh man.
But the thing is, we don't talk negatively about Josh Allen and his running ability, but we want to
Nah, they
make
praise
Lamar.
it. They praise it.
we want to make
It's gonna be a
Lamar
praise.
running back.
It's gonna
What
be
are
a
we
praise.
doing?
It's gonna be a praise.
that? Somebody over there?
It's different, yeah, but that's probably me. Man, I forgot all about the Patrick Mahomes. Then I couldn't believe they said that. Look what the man been doing.
Hey man, shout out Shane Brathwaite. Y'all pay the man. Somebody give him some money. We need some money. Adidas,
Nike.
somebody,
Puma.
somebody. I don't care. No bull. Somebody. We need to come. We got to figure something out. This just don't make sense. Ain't no way you top 8 in the world. You being consistently one of the best in the world, and you not under contract. You lining up beside guys
That don't
that's
even
paid,
make sense.
no contract, and you busting. We got to figure something out, man.
That don't even make sense.
We got to figure something out.
At all. I'm glad you got to go to and see it
Oh
firsthand.
man, it was an experience.
Shelly Ann out there going crazy.
Boy, Shelly, hey, Shelly a fool. Just seeing things. Her personality is she's special.
Yeah.
Cause for her to be able to do that stuff, backseat, be so loose, then go out there and run the way she run, and she doing her thing right now. Shout out Shelly, against all the odds at 35, doing what she doing.
Going crazy.
Just special. All of them back there, man. Elaine still doing her thing. Everybody, man. It was special just seeing everybody on that level, and then just being in the mix. I was in the back in the war zone. I was just in the war mentality.
I know you felt like you was about to get out there.
Yeah, I really did. It's the closest thing I've felt since the last time I suited up to play.
Yeah.
It was.
Did
special.
Allen jump?
Huh?
That's the name, huh? Hurdler?
Devin?
Did he jump?
No, he did not.
Okay, I know.
He did not.
I
He did
know.
not. But according to the machines, it has him. His reaction was so fast
It was dumb.
that it was off. It wasn't. The reaction is not allowed. My thing is this: is if it's below a 1 point or 0.1 reaction, then you got to go to the film and have people look and say, "Pah, move." Okay, he didn't jump the gun. He didn't move. Pah. That's not what happened. So if that's not what happened, then the person, the human that's there, the official should say he gets to go back in the race.
Right.
That's just what,
I
you know.
watched that
But at the
1,000
time, I
times.
don't care. Devin don't train with me, so I don't
So,
care.
yeah, get him out of there.
Yeah, I was like,
Get
hey,
his ass out of
get him
there,
out of
boy.
there. Yep. All right, y'all, I gotta go, man.
Hey, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hashtag Ass Sauce Twins.
What will you sacrifice to be great?